+1 drama, -1 authority. You know, I think I should take this hat off. I don't. Well, let's get Dick Mullen's hat back on. I don't know how I feel about having this hat on any longer. Damn. We got the jacket.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man.
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
All right, cool. I'll be straight with you.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
You think I might be doing
Look,
it then?
Man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
I'm sorry.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Fine enough by me. Let's go talk to the weirdo who hangs out over here. I feel like they might know. Speaking of, where even are they? Ah, here they are. What's this? Yo, sick drugs! Wait a minute!
The woman still has her eye.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
A magician reading a subject from hypnosis gel back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of a cornered beast.
But you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
What's about with the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber? Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Look, she gives you as accusatory. Who's that?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Shows you a photograph in a lavish amber frame.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Okay.
This man's got a hold over her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
Sorry to interview your dreaming,
I
ma'am.
wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out.
So she's some. Oh, so she'll tell me about the movies and stuff.
Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age. Someone was.
Oh, that's not your
They are
memories?
someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Her portrait's rather interesting.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Oh, good point.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
It's a police
I'm
business.
starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across, The sole is also made of leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real
There is
one.
no aberration in the pattern you can see. Just put your foot
Moreover,
down.
the boots were
Damn.
size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
That's not what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder.
What are you hauling?
You're man, Lowman. What of it?
Oh my god.
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling in your lorry?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
Drugs!
No, Lowman, diamonds.
Oh.
Damn this. Make her answer.
I would never make fun of a real Lowman, Herifia.
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what the client puts in your lorry, as long as the seals are not opened. We officers know that.
He gives you a stern
Lay
look.
off her.
Okay.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yeah.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree.
She's interesting, and beside the fact that I literally grabbed drugs from the back of this car, yeah, I don't know. I've got like 3 other options. I've got the racist dude, the dude chilling up here, and the scab. Scab is honestly the one that might be the highest chance because he wants the gates opened the most. I'm gonna talk to him.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! We were promised work. We'd be in there, working.
The physically impressive man type.
What's it to you?
Curiosity.
Big mess, caused by Union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Okay.
The man has turned it.
He doesn't seem to give a shit. All right, let's talk to the funky artiste guy up here.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
It was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed
The
the man?
mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Are dock workers involved?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Well, yeah, he looked like a mercenary. A mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Not him. Shit. I mean, what other dock workers are there? There's like the racist guy, I guess. I don't really want to talk to him, but I guess I will.
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Yep, let me see him.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of shreds with no immediately discernible pattern. The wind howls over the bay of Revachol, a cascade of cold air flowing through the tangled city streets.
Is that a map of Revachol?
Sure is.
There's a map of Revachol on his boots.
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
Huh.
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Oh my god.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
This sounds like more... Yeah, that sounds like more immigrant bashing.
Hey man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. I thought we could rely on the cops. We're in this together, whether you realize it or not.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
God damn it, rhetoric.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Oh. Oh, goody.
They know they can't beat us
Lovely.
in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
There's your in. Take his side in this particular fight. He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond.
I agree. It takes
This
the response to
goes
keep the
on for
poison off
about
the
2
streets of
seconds.
Revachol.
Damn. It didn't work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
Shit.
I don't know shit, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
God damn it.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer. Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the end of the rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything.
Trailer doors open on the way
Lost
here.
his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Serves him right.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The merchant guy. Of course it is.
Of course he's a lorry driver. What?
Of course he
He's
says
just
it.
Some simple businessman or some shit. He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Ugh.
His tribe are natural liars.
Oh my
Their blood.
god.
He's your man, alright. 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so. It's about biological determinism.
I'll ask him this thing for the XP and then I'm out of here.
Not the most popular topic nowadays.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it? I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Alright, that felt pretty good, I won't lie. I'm mad that I didn't know that that salesman guy was a lorry driver, though. We should talk to him regardless, even though the dude's a racist.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
We're looking for a lorry who's transporting drugs.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that. Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's
The
him.
fat racist.
He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
This guy annoys me, but it's still funny.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm... Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
God damn it. God damn it. It is an endearing hatred, yeah. Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
God damn it.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid
Look.
of?
There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, raise your voice. You have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The
She.
other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Points to the pale driver. That one?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
I gotta talk to her again?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
The way he says cool is just really funny to me.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
We got it. Fucking rhetoric 1, money. Gimme, gimme.
No need to dress this one up.
Oh, okay. But officer...
I don't...
Sorry, detective.
Shit. I guess we'll go talk back to the lady driver? Remember when I was about to talk to Titus and the boys? It did not happen. It has not happened yet. Oh shit, you're right. I was supposed to order a DoorDash sandwich. You're right, I gotta do that. All right, lady. While I'm ordering my sandwich, we're talking.
You caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
All right. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
God damn it.
Of course not. But whatever stupid things
Oops.
they put in the lorry, I imagine.
Sandwich. So you don't know what you're on the
I
lorry?
quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
You get high off driving the lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Sheriff. It's low. I go to the bottom.
What?
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick. The pale, probably. This pale sounds like it's the shit.
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like bad hand Hermenegildo.
Okay, I don't think it's her. I need this sandwich though. We'll do something simple for the sandwich, you know? Nothing too crazy. Let's not be insane here. Let's not be crazy here, you know? Let's have something nice and simple. This isn't simple anymore. It's not simple. This got difficult. Pesto and no, I need something with more protein. Southwest. Avocado, corn, and black bean salsa. No, I don't like black bean salsa. Actually, I do, but it's not for today. Barbecue tri-tip. Fuck it. Barbecue tri-tip it is. All right. I still don't really understand this whole boy
Of
thing.
course not. To truly
The fly is
understand
still
the
here.
Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
What's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down. So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought that was going.
You have to understand.
What?
A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Wait, so her name is the Pale Driver. So she drives things through the Pale. That's why she's so weird.
Did you just call me a lady, Jerife?
Yes.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
All right, you.
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are, Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
Oh, so you're not the driver.
I'm only terrifying to small children
Oh,
and to those who used to know me.
who is a female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know?
Okay.
Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around?
Well, I guess
I
this
have
is.
my movies to go to.
Well, I guess this is not a lady.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should
She's
maybe
no,
let
not
her get
anymore,
back to-
Kim.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I recruit, no one else will.
Her gender is driver. What's between her legs? A stick shift.
The Monosov's Land, Udashnaya,
It's pretty good.
the Western Plain.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches.
Cool. Ride until
Ruben's
you're
flag.
dust, sister.
Irmao. I already am dust.
I thought that said Lamau at first, and I was very shocked.
And what is that?
You're a Pale Driver. You transport goods through the Pale.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the Pale, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this.
Exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in Pale Transport.
No offense. But your partner? Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Maybe.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Misk.
That's not very healthy.
Neither is spell transportation. Life is transitory. Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
Hence, oh yeah, because they're talking about history and memories in the Pale. Oh shit.
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of
Her
Frank
portrait is
Sinatra's coronation.
particularly bizarre
The
too.
grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
That's weird. The Pale is weird.
Heroic doses, Hervé. Heroic. Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this? What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
What does the Pale look like?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark. You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
What's it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets and electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
It's not as lorry
No,
then?
the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
The wheels all small and round. Multi-axle trailers.
Yes. They say there is a point, one that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south?
She looks at her cigarette. It's almost out. She has swallowed it hungrily. Then she just ate the bud. Jesus Christ. Unless that was a metaphor. If that was a metaphor that she breathed it really, really quickly, then that could also be the case. But if she ate the bud, holy shit.
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from. No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child. A child rowing on the lake. Josiane.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away.
You fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
Well, that's that, I suppose, for her. The edge of the map of the landmass begins to disintegrate to pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green range shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing at the edge of the Isula. A transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? Okay, well, unfortunately, I still do not know who the lady driver is. I'm gonna put my tar away for some money, but
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
never mind, I don't have any. I might need some like HP.
a colorful.
Again, I'm obliged to inform.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oh, I should have gotten the better ones.
Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. Okay, here.
Okay. You know, I've had no HP items and stuff like that for a very long time, so yummy. This might not be the best idea of all ideas out there, but I'm gonna go ask Everard about the woman driver. I don't know if it's a smart idea, but it's something, you know? God damn, it's a trip to get there, though. Can I talk to this thing again?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not
Bam!
lessened since you were last here, and as it's always been.
Still can't open the container. I haven't seen Everard in like 2 whole days. There's also that weird man over there that I still haven't spoken to. Everard has a really good soundtrack. I like it a lot.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
He grins as if nothing in the world bothers him. God, that portrait.
Oh, I bet he's still fuming internally due to your no-sitting escapades. He doesn't like to lose a battle of will.
I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Perhaps it will help me somehow.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Excellent job, Harry. Now, while you're here, tell me, what do you think about my dump truck ass? Do you enjoy my large cheeks in this chair? I know you do, Harry. I've read your file. Mr. Kitsurage, are you interested in my big dumpy?
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
I'm
See you soon, Debarder. Just kidding, but not too much.
Harry, Mr. Dubois, open this door, please. So I can kill the motherfucker on the other side of it. Well, he didn't have anything to say involving Joyce. God, this is a run. I can't fast travel, can I? His D&D alignment is fat evil. His pronouns are fee, fi, fo, fum. Measurehead, is there anything that you have to that I can ask you about?
Descent has temporarily halted
Nope. Hello, Manana.
Hola, wandering man. Okay, a key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity. I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. Plus 1 real.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind
money.
the wearing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
I'll let it go.
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
We're negotiating our share. Aye.
So not like wages or pensions or...
This stuff, they already covered.
At least you got the benefits. That's something.
It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place.
How large of a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Okay, right. Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist.
He doesn't think
Seeing
so.
something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
This is too much for me. But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the world public. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos.
Am I going to convince this man to be a communist?
Good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one.
Okay, I
which
guess.
may well be communism.
All right, whatever.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person.
The boss, Everett. We can tell him about
It's
him.
best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does boss in the union entail
I
anyway?
guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The death seemed a little lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Based on the guy I spoke to, I would say so.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time.
The look in his brown eyes.
Fortunately, there's
catches
always
up an
time.
understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching.
I got 1 real by being a grinder. That's all I care about. I still don't know who the woman driver is. We're in a bit of a tough spot here. Could it be you?
I've got nothing to say to you.
What?
All right, never mind, fucker. Money. Yay. So this thing opens. It's not this door, right?
The door does not. The old kobold.
Damn. Still don't know anything about this door. Okay. There's a weasel. And there's a door. What was it? The basement door? Oh, it was in the greenhouse, right? It could be the gal up top. Could be her. But I don't know how to get to her. Oh, there's that area over there. There's that basement thing. I still need to figure out the insects thing. Kuno, can I speak to you?
Kuno care?
Nope.
Kuno
Still can, I guess. Screw it. You know what? Fuck it. God damn it. I don't know the best options right now. That's it. I'm establishing authority with the Titus, with the Hardy Boys. It's time.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
%. We make these.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
That's it? That's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
It didn't work. Okay. First, you tell me someone's been raped, and then you don't say who. That is bullshit. Stomp your feet.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right?
Tell me, Mr. Hardy. Oh, I'm such a goddamn child.
The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
You're not the law. I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
Oh my god, Gart. Holy shit.
Sounds like someone's damn broke.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
This doesn't concern you, cafeteria manager.
Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in forest territory. We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Gart got mad.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Good God. All right. New idea. New plan. New plan.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
New plan.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot, but, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
Oh, I want some kebab. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hands.
You got a problem with beer now.
Of course. Of all the things I said, he's like, whoa, 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 don't you talk shit on the beer.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I got drunk. So drunk I drove my car into the sea. I don't give a shit either. Just like you guys.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
The smoker on the roof?
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh no. Oh no.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Not what I meant.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
When was the...
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe?
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
Any relationship to the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Not what I meant.
He raped her. That's their relationship.
Did they know each other is what I meant.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over.
Oh, it's so
or like
difficult.
Some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Listen, lawyer bitch, shut the fuck up. It actually is a little bit relevant. You're not even facing me, so shut up. Thank you.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Hey, Kim.
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when you mentioned her name?
Yes.
And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye? Point to twitching eye?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
I did not do that.
What you're saying is, you? Her?
Well,
Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity. Cold sweat trickles down your neck.
Kim, are you fucking with me?
Then, don't ever say that again. What else?
Kim, don't do that to me. That was horrifying. I'm just playing the game and that was terrifying sounding. She doesn't know I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable. This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
I didn't know.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
I didn't know. She was just a random lady I said hello to. That's not fair, Kim. That's not fair. Okay? That's not fair at all. I didn't know she was important to anything. She was just a lady I said hi to and left.
The door is closed.
Knock.
Who is it?
Oh my god, now she's speaking.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Some good sound effect stuff there.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
I don't really want to snoop. I'll snoop a little. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. Woman's room is sad all over it. Reminds me of your own. So the yard below the corpse is no longer there.
This cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other.
Okay, I don't want to snoop. I don't want to snoop. No, if she's a sexual assault victim, I don't want to snoop. I don't want to. Don't like it. I feel like someone's watching you behind the glass door. A woman. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Huh.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
Shut up!
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I'm not touching that.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Easy. Hurrah!
You catch a single
Holy shit, I did it!
between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Hey, cool flowers. I'll look at that later. Hello, ma'am. I need to. Oh.
Welcome to the roof.
Oh, I. Oh, this is good. Okay. Oh boy, here we go.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
Possibly the rain.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body.
No. This is not, no electrochemistry. I know you're just my brain. I know that's just what you do, but this is not the time.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Oh, sorry.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Oh, shit.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
This does not come as good news to him.
Yep.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Oh yeah, feel the power.
Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a coppercycle.
There is the tiniest bit of flattery in there. The way her eyes move from your shoulder to shoulder.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Kim's handling this very well.
Oh, I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondu.
Where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
Bad memory, officer.
Understood, miss.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
I'm not going to ask her. I don't want to ask her how old she is because that sounds like an inappropriate question for a woman. I don't want to see the passports. Specialization might lead me to asking a bad thing, but I'm going to ask this one anyway.
Something stupid.
Good enough.
Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts. Ask him if they're cancer.
That is stupid. That is very stupid. I didn't even know that.
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
Because he's under the radiator.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is it about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Thank you.
The record. So official.
Okay, I'm trying to do a good job at navigating this. Things seem pretty okay. I know I have like the right to ask her everything, like name, age, etc., but I don't want to push it. Nice room you got there.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Where's that door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
Okay. The window's new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
What are you doing in the Rolling in Rags?
I'm wintering.
Uh-huh.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in the Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
Okay, I got other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
What is this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's Sambo?
Martial arts, sir. Is that it?
Yes.
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer?
Any admirers, miss?
Admirers? I'm too old to be a debutante. And this place is no fashionable society.
Okay, it's time to ask the big question. They tell you you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
I've run out of tact. I don't want to talk about this shit is not the right statement, and I'd rather not do this one. We'll do the nice one.
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Kim.
It's a bit early in the morning for wheat, isn't it?
That's not okay.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's already afternoon.
Is it? It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So you weren't?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more,
Oh my god, these words.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
What?
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
What kind of partying?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know that was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Oh, shit, good point.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
I assumed that part from the amount of drugs and alcohol.
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they manage it?
No, I'm not asking that question. You were lovers?
I guess you can say that, yeah. A bit.
How were the logistics?
Mother is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
Her voice is like really like soft and like kind of it's very calming, but it's laced with this level of uncertainty. It's like it's like she's so tired, but she can masquerade lying as tired at the same time. Like she just sounds done with the world, but at the same time, I also get this feeling of like she can masquerade lying as this type of tiredness.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing, she misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
I am not asking the "are you sure" part.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
Jesus.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes,
That was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Okay. That's good to know.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Claw's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Oh.
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline.
That's some clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Yeah, it seems like you had some idea. That was
Thanks.
nifty.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
I believe that.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
That's fine.
Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I'm not going to say I saw him in my dreams.
You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
Yeah, he was probably a mercenary sent by the Wild Pines. That's what it seems like.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
How did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the idea. Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Oh my God.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Oh shit, okay. I gotta do it. I gotta be a detective. I gotta do it.
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm sorry.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
I'm sorry.
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused. Sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
Sylvie?
It's hard to know what to think about that answer.
Yeah, no shit. I have a -2 logic.
She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
Okay, okay. Sylvie? The bartender? I thought it was Gart.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.